Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something that really, well, it governs pretty much everything. Your performance, your mood, how you start your day. We've dug into a whole stack of resources on morning rituals, going beyond just the basics to look at the real structure of a productive start.
But we all know that feeling, right? Waking up tired, maybe a bit lazy,
Or just completely unmotivated. You hit snooze, grab the phone.
and you're immediately scrambling. It sets such a chaotic tone.
Yeah, exactly. So our mission today is to distill all this research, basically give you a shortcut, a kind of blueprint for turning those mornings around. From chaos to, well, power. We want to give you the operating manual for your day. Okay, let's unpack this.
And this is where the source material is really fascinating. It consistently argues the morning isn't just transition time.
Right.
It's more like the critical pregame show for your brain if you just treat it as recovery time or rush through it.
We're already behind.
You're already behind. The core idea is pretty clear. The quality of your entire day, your focus, your energy, how you handle stress, it's fundamentally set by how intentionally you use that first hour or so.
That makes sense. The sources really frame it as this almost a battle between preparation and just reacting.
Mm-hmm.
If you do what they call the good habits, moving your body, maybe eating well, thinking positively, you're essentially loading up on productivity for later.
You're preparing. You're reducing that decision fatigue we all feel later on.
Right,
And the flip side, starting with, say, scrolling your phone or just rushing out the door,
right.
that leads directly to a more stressful, kind of chaotic day.
And there's a physiological cost too, right? Rushing, diving straight into emails.
Oh, absolutely. It spikes your cortisol, your stress hormone,
Yeah.
way too early. You're activating that stress response before you've even, had breakfast.
So the key insight is that a structured routine gives you that preparation time, mentally and physically.
Exactly. It's like a shield against that early chaos. You're preparing for the world, not just reacting to it.
That distinction, preparation versus reaction, it's why we've kind of synthesized the material into a pretty specific 5-step system.
Right. It's not just a random list.
No, it's a process. It's designed to shift you from like autopilot mode into intentional focus. Here's where it gets really interesting. So let's look at the first couple of steps. These seem to be about getting control of your physical state first.
Step one, wake up early. And crucially, calmly and consistently. The sources are pretty much unanimous on this. Ditch the snooze button.
We hear that one a lot.
We do.
Yeah.
But the real power to talk about is that consistent wake-up time. Every single day.
Okay, wait, including weekends. That's tough for a lot of people.
It is tough. And the sources address that feeling, wanting to catch up on sleep, this idea of social jet lag.
Yeah.
They argue that real restoration comes from consistency, not these long weekend lie-ins, which can actually mess up your rhythm more.
So how do you make that easier? Any
Oh.
specific tips?
One really actionable thing was immediate bright light exposure. Like the moment you're awake, get near a window, or maybe use one of those light therapy lamps.
Ah, okay.
It helps suppress melatonin fast, resets your internal clock, tells your brain, okay, daytime, be alert. It's a very physical way to shake off grogginess.
That makes sense. And that probably flows right into step 2, hydrate and activate.
Exactly.
The sequence here seems important. Water before the phone, water before coffee.
Definitely. After, 6, 8 hours of sleep, you're naturally dehydrated. That glass or two of water, maybe half a liter, it's like the immediate chemical signal that the night's over.
Replenishes fluids, gets the metabolism going a bit.
Right. And then, straight after the water comes movement.
And we're not talking a huge workout necessarily.
No. The goal is just to wake up the nervous system. The sources mention things like a quick 3-minute yoga flow, maybe some dynamic stretches. Sun salutations are great.
Something to get the blood flowing.
Exactly. It wakes up the muscles, sends that really clear signal to the brain. Time to go. We're active now. You're actually making energy, not just waiting for the caffeine kick.
Okay, so body awake, hydrated. Now we get to what might be the trickiest one for many people, step 3, the 30-minute phone ban.
Mm-hmm. The digital detox first thing.
We all kind of know scrolling first thing is bad, but why specifically 30 minutes? What's the magic number there?
Well, the thinking is that in that first half hour, your mind is just incredibly susceptible to external stuff. Cognitive load, they call it.
Right.
Checking your phone, email, social media, news alerts. It's this immediate huge hit of like low quality dopamine. It trains your brain to want that instant fix.
And floods you with other people's agendas.
Totally. It creates this manufactured sense of urgency before you even centered yourself. The sources basically say,
Hmm.
guard your prefrontal cortex in that window.
Use that time to connect with yourself.
Yes. Not with notifications.
Yeah.
If you let external stuff set your agenda right away, you've kind of lost control of the day already. That 30 minutes is non-negotiable protection against anxiety and distraction.
Okay, makes sense. So, body's active, mind is clear and protected. Step 4 is about direction. Set your daily targets.
Right, turning that clarity into actual action.
And the technique seems specific. Write down exactly 3 things you want to get done. 3 most important tasks, or MITs.
Yep, just 3.
And the key is they have to be realistic and really clear,
Yeah.
right? Not just vague stuff like be more productive.
Exactly. Hyper-realistic. The sources gave examples like, finish the draft report by 11 a.m.
Or call Sarah back and set up dinner.
or go for that 20-minute walk before lunch.
Mm.
Really concrete, actionable things. They give your day immediate structure.
Turns wanting into doing.
And the act of writing them down, that's surprisingly powerful. The material pointed to studies showing it significantly boosts your follow-through. Commitment bias, basically.
Seeing it written makes it real.
Yeah, makes it harder to ignore.
Okay, so we've got wake up, hydrate, move, phone ban, goal setting. Final step, step 5. Fuel and feel gratitude. Physical and mental fuel together.
Right. Physically, let's talk breakfast. The sources did acknowledge things like intermittent fasting.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. What's the take on skipping breakfast versus eating right away?
They basically said if you are fasting, fine, but make sure your focused work happens then. For most people, though, a good, healthy breakfast is better.
And healthy means
Key is macronutrients. Focus on protein and fiber. Think, eggs, oatmeal, nuts, maybe some berries, things that give you sustained energy.
not the quick sugar rush from like a pastry that leads to a crash mid-morning.
Exactly. Avoid that crash. And then there's the mental fuel. Gratitude.
Taking just a moment for that.
Yeah, super simple. Just take a moment to anchor your mind in something positive. The sources suggest even just saying to yourself, I'm grateful for this new day or grateful for the opportunities ahead.
It's not about pretending problems don't exist.
No, not at all. It's about setting a positive default, creating a kind of mental resource you can draw on later when things inevitably get tough.
So what does this all mean? When you put these 5 steps together, the early wake up, movement, no distractions, clear goals, and that gratitude piece.
You achieve that fundamental shift we talked about.
Right. You go from feeling like the morning just happens to you to feeling like you're actually designing it, you're in control.
And to really cement that feeling, that focus, there's one more powerful tip from the material related to commitment.
Oh, yeah.
It's about verbalizing, actually saying your plans and motivations out loud each morning.
So not just writing the goals, but speaking them.
Exactly. It adds another layer of conscious commitment, like saying 3 short sentences out loud based on those MITs you wrote down.
So something like, today I will finish that design review.
Yeah, or I will stay positive when I talk to that client.
I will make sure I take a proper lunch break, that kind of thing.
Precisely. By saying it, you're making it more concrete in your mind, solidifying the motivation and focus all at once. It's like a little verbal contract with yourself.
That's interesting. It really ties everything together, doesn't it?
It does. It reinforces that whole idea. Investing in yourself in preparation during that first hour is probably the highest leverage thing you can do for the rest of your day, professionally and personally.
Absolutely. So we've laid out the map, really, moving beyond just general advice into the actual how-to for setting your day up right. Okay, so we want to leave you with a final thought to mull over, drawing from everything we've just unpacked. If you truly commit to protecting that first 30 minutes just for you, no external chaos, hydrated, maybe feeling a little gratitude, what's the one single thing the highest leverage task you could do first within that window to lock in that positive momentum.
What's that first domino you push?
Yeah. Decide right now on your one non-negotiable morning move that really sets the trajectory. Maybe it's tackling the first small step of your biggest project, or 5 minutes of meditation, or even just planning your top priorities for the week. Find that anchor.
Find it and hold on to it.